Well, hello. How are you? I'm making a cup of coffee. You should make one too. Let's talk. And then we'll try out a product. I got a product tester today. One of those, it goes on white and it's supposed to match your skin color. So we'll see. We'll see. It's the foundation stick, color changing. So let's see if it truly is a color changing foundation stick. But first, coffee. Ooh, I found some Neckos today. They were not for a nickel, though. Neckos are no longer a nickel. They were crazy expensive, like $2.49. Anyway, I still found Neckos. I also got a delivery, which I thought were my fence panels. But that's the funniest fence panels I've ever seen in my life. They were in the box for the fence panel, but that just doesn't look like fence panels to me. Oh, weird. It blooped and 32 of you are here. I don't think so, Tim. I just don't think so. How weird. Still don't even think 19 of you are here, but that's weird. Maybe 14, but that's still probably weird too. So keep moving, keep moving. All right, coffee's just about ready. Well, hello. Oh, well, hello, Scribbles. See, weird. How are ya? See, weird. Why does that make me think that somebody just botted me? Huh. Okay. You watched my stream. Okay. That's cool. How's your day going? Do you like Neckos? I found some Neckos today. They, however, were not a nickel. Randomness. Where are my friends? Ollie oxen free. I didn't make it very far on my diamond painting, as you can see. How's your day been? You've seen the craziness over here in our sector of the corner of the algorithm? It's been crazy. That ice maker just seems to be loud. It might have to be moved. Interesting. Well, hello, Rosie. How are you? Thank goodness. I was beginning to wonder if I'd gotten pushed into a different corner of the algorithm. I was like, there's no familiars. So, Rosie, have you been following along for the fence panel uh, ride? You enjoyed the Myrtle? Good, I'm glad you enjoyed the Myrtle. Well, we've had another twist and a turn in our fence panel. That's supposed to be fence panels. I took a picture and I took a picture of the box. And I'm like, this is not what the box says it is. And that really doesn't look like a fence, does it? No. Somebody had one job, and they had a very bad day. A very bad day. They must have put, I don't know. I don't know. But I got a $25 credit and I get to keep the item. I left a review. Well, too bad it wasn't what I'd actually ordered, but I think it'll be a nice little rolling cart. It's going to fit in that little slot perfectly. And look, I found Neckos, but they were not a nickel. I was excited. They're just as good as they were when I was a little. Right? That's what I thought. I was like, okay. I don't have good luck ordering Temu stuff. I just don't. Well, hello, Ange. How are you? I found Neckos. They're so good. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. The Biffle stuff is interesting, isn't it? Both estates suing one another for mismanagement, untrained pilots. Lawsuits, burglaries. Yes, yes. this? What about this? Hmm. Well, hello, Eugene. Makes you wonder if their marriage wasn't really as happy as they led on to believe it was. I'm pretty sure that she was the nanny too, because she's the second wife. There was like a 25-year age gap in that one. Oh, that's okay, Ange. It's fine. We're in vertical. And it's been blipping. So, anyway, I'm glad you're here. Oh, well, that's awesome, Happy Feet. That is not fence panels. That is definitely not fence panels. And that was supposed to be fence panels. It was in a box marked fence panels. That's not fence panels. Yeah. Mm. Have you guys seen that Botox in a stick? It's like a calcium face cream stuff. Been tempted to try that. Keep watching for it to go. Watching for it to get like a discounted coupon. This one finally dropped. It was below $10. We're gonna try it. It's a color changing foundation stick. Allegedly, you can put it on and it matches your skin tone. Allegedly. So, I am too, Rosie. I don't know. And it may not. It might just be the system too. I actually realized the other day, I was like, yeah, I'm really gonna like it here. Winter's gonna be a little bit different, especially if there's a lot of snow. It's gonna be a little bit different, but yeah, I was a little disheartened when I opened the box. Number one, when I picked the box up and the box was so light, I was like, oh shit. Don't tell me I got the wrong thing. And then I got the X-Acto knife and sliced the box open, and here it was, this little cart, and I was like, huh. Well, somebody had a bad day. And it took a slow boat to get here. And it still doesn't solve my problem of needing a fence panels now. So, we might be going to the farm and ranch store. Baumgars, here we come. See, it just went, it just blooped again. Oh, maybe you just need to turn your notifications on your phone, Ange. Oh, that's amazing, Tammy. I'm glad. Did you know that Monday is Meatball Monday at Subway? They no longer have the $5 footlongs, but if it's the sub of the day, you can get the footlong for $7.99 plus tax, which came out to $8.39. It's good for 2 meals. I cheated. I didn't want to cook. That's the joys of being a single person. I love meatball subs. I love a good meatball sub. A little provolone, little black olive on it. Yummy. Well, it's Meatball Monday. Tuna Tuesday. I'll pass tomorrow. Wednesday is sweet onion teriyaki something or other. I'll pass. So I know Tuesdays and Wednesdays not to eat at Subway. Thursday, though, is Turkey Thursday. Friday is Black Forest Friday. I love turkey. I love Black Forest ham. So I know that I'm safe to eat at Subway Monday, Thursday, Friday. Plus, there's always the cold cut combo, cold cut trio, whatever it's known by in your neck of the woods. That's my favorite sandwich. So I am a little bummed, however, that Subway has decided to oh, I know nothing about iPhones, Ange. Nothing about them. I was bummed they don't have spicy mustard anymore. But I got spicy mustard at home. Sounds like my laundry's almost done. I have been fluffing, stuffing, sorting, organizing all my shit. Because there's going to come a point in time in the near distant future when I won't be able to bend, I won't be able to lift. You know what, Tammy? Mason did the same fucking thing to me last night. And yeah, it was a full moon. But something had Mason. I mean, he was crying and shaking, and like he was shaking so bad that I undid his collar in the night because his tags were just jangling together like crazy. And today he's been like really lame, and it was really weird. And I left the windows open last night, so I don't know if it was something outside. I don't know. I honestly don't know. It didn't bother Addie, but it really bothered him, whatever it was. He was at the foot of the bed, just a trembling away. I don't know what it was, though. Honestly, I figured it probably maybe a cat outside, another dog. Maybe it was the 2:30 visitors. I don't know what time it was. I honestly don't. I just know it happened in the middle of the night. I called his name twice. He came and curled right up next to me. I rolled over onto my right side and kind of snuggled him a little bit. It was really weird because Mason doesn't like to snuggle, and he was just snuggled right up next to me. That probably would have been about the time because I think I went to bed about 9:30, 10 o'clock, somewhere in there. Honestly, I was just excited that my Ambien was back on. Yeah, it was weird last night. Like I said, I figured it was just because I had the windows open. I haven't slept with the windows open. Maybe night before last was the first time. But I had to close them early this morning because it's only 46 degrees here today. It's supposed to go down into the 20s overnight, so tomorrow our high is only like 42. Craziest fucking weather ever. Anyway, maybe there was a dog brain sucker last night. Maybe the aliens came down and were picking up dog. There is a meteor shower. That's tomorrow night into it's the 5th into the 6th. Might have been the start of the meteor shower. Because there's always a few that start before. Maybe the aliens landed and came to take the good dogs. Well, we're all safe. Ours are bad. Maybe they came to take more scientists. Have we checked on our scientist friends? I don't know. Anybody else have a dog that woke up in the middle of the night and had a freak out issue? Maybe you had a visitor last night, Tammy. Maybe it was a visitor last night, Tammy. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I was just sitting here thinking. Maybe I need to sage it. Maybe I'll just run some sage through the house later. Wait till it's quiet and crack the windows and my Sunday afternoon live. Oh, what did we do on Sunday? Did we do anything fun on Sunday? Wait, Sunday was just yesterday. I also learned my lesson about going out at noon. Don't go out at noon. There's about I'm learning there's about 4 times a day, 3 times a day that I gotta look at the clock. Oh, no drama while cleaning. Well, by God, I was doing a lot of cleaning yesterday, sunshine. I tackled that fucking tub. Oh, listen, if you're a renter or you're somebody that likes to clean and likes to clean, do yourself a favor and never buy Kaboom products. Kaboom is awful for a cleaner. Everybody thinks it's fun because it sprays on purple and all that shit. It is one of the worst cleaners out there. All it will do is lock in any dirt and grime. I've yet to ever see it actually eat through. And when it hits with, there are other cleaners that it hits with. Like if it wasn't rinsed all the way, and it'll have a reaction and it'll turn your tub blue. I thought that was called Zoom, Fred. I didn't think it was called Kaboom. Well, Sunshine Lover, I tried that and it didn't cut it. Or if it did cut it, it wasn't going to cut it enough, so it required I used an entire bottle of CLR in my bathroom yesterday. An entire bottle of CLR. Oh, the balloons have got to go soon. An entire bottle of CLR. But there was so much grossness. And like, I had already scrubbed it once with Comet, or twice with Comet, right? A couple times with Comet. It would not let go. It didn't matter. And then once I got that mold and mildew, that mean green, that stuff started cutting the soap scum, and then it took what was left of it legitimately took the CLR to cut through all of the mineral. I don't think anybody had ever like deep cleaned that bathtub ever. Ever. It's clean now. I think I'm done wanting to clean things. You ate an entire box of Kaboom cereal. Your dad threatened to kill you. He threatened to Kaboom you. What was Kaboom cereal, Fred? Maybe it's a Midwest thing. Oh, wow, Tammy. Yeah, I don't remember Kaboom. It had circles of clown faces and marshmallows. So kind of like Lucky Charms. Mm. Hmm. I don't remember that cereal. You know, one my mom would never let me have? Cookie Crisp. And she wasn't big on the Count Chocula, Frankenberry. I don't think Lucky Charms either. Till my siblings got older, and then they like Lucky Charms. I always like Corn Pops and Sugar Crisp. Um, Honey Nut Cheerios. I love Fruity Pebbles. Oh my god, I love Fruity Pebbles. My favorite is a toss up between either Sugar Crisp or Sugar Smacks, either one. I like the puffed wheat. Ooh, I don't mind Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I love Life cereal though. I love Cinnamon Life. Oatmeal squares. My friend's mom used to make the best baked oatmeal. They were like a blueberry muffin, but it was oatmeal and it was so good. Horn blows. What about the driver? Ooh, Fred. Do you remember Muslix? I used to love the mini boxes of cereal. My mom was like, no, nope. Also like Apple Jacks. Mm-hmm. Mm, I'm telling you, I was over the moon. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, the oatmeal squares. Yep. They were not a nickel, but they're still Neckos. We were just talking about them the other day. And I was standing in line at the gas station and I was like, hmm. He'd throw away brand fit. You wasteful little kid, Fred. There was also a brand cereal that looked like it was almost looked like little worms. Oh, it was my great grandma's favorite cereal. How she ate it, I have no idea. It was gross. Do you know why they made breakfast cereal to begin with? Specifically, cornflakes. They were designed to take a men's virility away from him, so he wouldn't be so horny all the time. That's why. Tell me they ain't been planning on genetically modifying our food for years. Hmm. Look up why. Look up why cereal was originally invented, Fred. I don't know which ones I like better. The black licorice or the chocolate ones. I don't know which one I like better. Now do you understand why your dad was mad at you for eating an entire box of Kaboom? He thought you were going to turn into a sissy. Oh, Fred. And everybody's Googling. Yep. Sorry about your bad luck. Black licorice? Come on. I love black licorice Neckos. Hmm. Yeah, and there's a portal that's opening tomorrow on 5/5. You don't like the black licorice Neckos? I also like the black licorice nonpareils. I think I might be 80. Mm-hmm. I used to drink Jägermeister. Mm-hmm. Sambuca. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dark chocolate's an acquired. An orange flavor? No, thank you. Mm, maybe it's like Grand Marnier, Fred. Have you had it? Is it good? And what kind of orange does it taste like? Does it taste like orange licorice? Does it taste like orange soda? Well, have you tried the Crown chocolate yet? Oh, I haven't, but it's probably a good thing I don't drink anymore. I think those would make amazing duck farts. Next time you go to the liquor store, you're going to have your gal give you a sample. You have to let us know. Be careful driving home after you try your sample. You've had the Crown chocolate? Have you had it in a duck fart? That's why I think they would be really good in a duck fart. Oh, I don't drink at all. I'm allergic to alcohol. I break out in handcuffs every fucking time. Every fucking time. Goddamn law gets called every fucking time. They just can't let me be. Well, next time you go bowling, have the bartender make you a duck fart with Crown chocolate. Let me know how it tastes. One of the yummiest drinks I think I ever had. It's called Tuaca Sidecar. I think it's Crown with Kahlua. And the little... It's Crown with Kahlua layered on top. And then like a little bit of Bailey's layered on the top of the Kahlua. Or is it Crown and Kahlua? No, it's Crown and Kahlua. And a dollop of Bailey's. It might be made different now. That's why I said the chocolate Crown would be really good with the Kahlua. Mm-hmm. And I've always wondered if the chocolate Crown would be like a chocolate Crown and Coke. You know, like what we used to have in the summertime growing up. Go up to the soda fountain and order a Coke or a Pepsi, and then they put chocolate syrup in it. Made me wonder. Not enough to come off the wagon, though. Like I said, there's something about handcuffs. I'm just not okay with that. Man, some of you guys need a hobby. Fuck. I have never seen a newborn baby cause so much upheaval and stink in my life. Right? Oh my God. God forbid. Y'all ought to say thank you, and y'all ought to send her a fucking baby gift, the money you're fucking making off of covering her. Christ on a cracker. I turned on YouTube and I clicked into a live. That's originally how Dirty Sodas got started, Fred. I clicked into a live and I was like, holy fuck. Went to another live. Holy fuck. Looked at a third live, and it was going over the same thing that they played last night, plus the same thing that had been played on multiple channels today. Wow. Okay. It is stupid, Fred. Listen, I was just grateful my Ambien was back last night. That's it. That's all. Fell asleep listening to her. Have no clue how it turned out. Um, what I did hear, I heard a woman who was struggling because she's been through something traumatic and trying to cope while knowing that her life is different. It's also something that changes inside of a woman when they realize that there's no more kids or they make the choice to be childless. Something also changes there. And let's not forget the hormone fluctuations that happen post delivery. I don't know. Add anesthesia in on top of all of that. I think she sounded good for what she'd been through. Take it at face value. Be grateful she came out of something that may or may not have been crazy and traumatic. And I think the other thing is we don't get to determine what is traumatic. If somebody says it's traumatic for them, we don't get to question that, right? If it was traumatic for her, it was traumatic. She's the one who went through it. That's my thoughts. Anyway, I hope Brittany and baby Emily Rose progress well. I hope Brittany has no complications post C-section. It sounds like maybe she had a little preeclampsia. That shit is scary and dangerous. My own mother had preeclampsia and toxemia while she was pregnant with me. My mom was 15. She was 112 pounds when she got pregnant with me. She was 236 when she had me. It was all water weight, and my mom was ready to start stroking out because her blood pressure was so high. So I guess at this point, we should all just be grateful that there isn't a baby being raised without a mama because of what just transpired. But that's me. Whatever. I mean, who am I? An asshole with an internet connection. So. You seeing it now, Fred? Yep. My mom was only 15 when she had me. Yeah. She turned 16 a couple months after I was born. So, I mean, and who would think that a 15-year-old would have that happen to her on her first pregnancy? And crazy enough, she went on to have 10, 12, and 14 years later, she had 3 more pregnancies and had no complications. Even with my youngest sister, that resulted in an emergency C-section, an emergency hysterectomy, all the things, right? All the bad, because my sister had the cord wrapped around her neck 3 times. And they didn't know if my mom was going to make it. And when my sister was born, well, she didn't register on the APGAR for the first, I don't know, hour she was alive. She didn't register. So just is what it is. They're both, well, my mom's gone and my sister is successful in her life. Whereas we were told, "Ooh, we don't know. She had a lot of oxygen deprivation. Plus, she was a month overdue. There was a miscalculation somewhere. Anyway, shit happens. That was back in the 80s. That would have been 89, August of 89. So, I mean, the healthcare and the technological advances they have now are completely different, but we still have the same complications, right? It can just happen. I don't know. What I do know is that I'm grateful that my friend or my acquaintance is alive and has a healthy baby and is able to check in with her, the people that supported her through it. That's what I'm grateful for. And God forbid somebody gives a little detail, Fred. Because then that'll just allow all the more speculation in the world, right? So, anyway, there's a whole bunch of speculation for you. And it's of my own life. Absolutely. I just, whatever. Whatever. What's that song? Say what you're gonna say, do what you're gonna do. Did I see the poll today? No. What poll? Nope. I don't watch on my phone anymore, hardly. I watch on my TV. I don't have the chat turned on because, quite frankly, I'm not really looking for what chat's opinion is. Of course. Wow. Okay. Okay. Isn't that weird? Okay. So, We now are going to take polls on whether creators had babies or not. Okay. That's cool. We'll just remember that in a few years. Remember that karma thing? It can skip generations, you know? That's weird. Well, and thanks for reaffirming my decision that I'm not missing anything on the interwebs. I would changed a long time ago, Ange. I just think some people aren't willing to see it. Oh, well. Well, I guess I'm going to get off here and eat my Neckos and play with my diamond dots. Maybe I'll come back later. Maybe I'll just stay to myself. This is craziness. All right, well, hope you have a great day. We'll see you around. Bye.